Hello everyone, this is Sensei Gale, and thank you for joining me this morning for our Shotokan Karate class. It is March 22nd, 2021. I hope you all had a nice spring break. It was nice seeing everyone. I'm going to go over in today's video a couple of the movements that we went over in class to help prepare you so that your karate skills advance throughout the semester. So a few things that we went over. For starters was my modified take on Heian Shodan. I'm not going to demonstrate the whole thing, but I'm going to refresh your memory on what we did in class. This applies for all 21 movements, but for now, I'm going to go over the first several and show you. This was my push-up Heian Shodan marriage. That was, and I said before, you could do the push-up before every movement or after. In class today, we did before, so for this video, I'm going to show you before as well. Beginning push-up Heian Shodan was 1, drop down push-up, come up, downward block. From here, drop down push-up, come up into position. 2, step and punch. From here, drop down push-up, come up into position, downward block. From here, drop down push-up, come up, half step back hammer attack. From here, drop down push-up, come up, step and punch. From here, drop down push-up, come up, turn, downward block. From here, drop down push-up, come up, rising block, and so forth. As you know in class, doing all 21 steps together definitely gets your heartbeat up. This is a fantastic way how to develop your speed, your stamina, and not only from a plyometric perspective does it do something different to you, different to your muscular structure, but it also really challenges you to think, how would you use Heian Shodan's movements? You understand that this is looking to the left, performing a downward block at an opponent that's kicking you. But what if you were in this unfavorable position? Could you still block from that position against your face? Maybe, maybe not. But if you take Heian Shodan, mix it up, apply something calisthenic, apply something plyometric, be on a lower plane, doing push-ups in the moment, come up, the situation gets that much more real. Another thing that we did in class today was a drill that I came up with that represents my background in jiu-jitsu training and in Greco-Roman traditional amateur style wrestling, but applying Shotokan Karate mixed in. It starts off like this. Now, my knees might get a little dirty because I'm in the grass, so I might hover just slightly. But basically, I'm starting off from a lunge position, and I'm coming forward, and I'm coming forward, and I'm coming forward. And I'm going back, and I'm going back, I'm going back, and I'm going back. Normally, my knees would make exact contact. That's actually probably a little bit easier than maintaining an above 1 inch above the grass level due to trying not to get my gi too dirty. But how I applied this to Shotokan is I'm starting off in a lunge position with a reverse punch. I'm coming forward. Now, my other arm's up and I'm rising block, rising block, rising block, rising block, rising block. Shotokan Karate is known for deep, low stances. When we train, as you know by now, we train low. We have deep, long stances. Even our kicks, we train low. This builds up your legs. Is it realistic to fight someone from down here? Probably not, in most cases. However, by training lower, now when fighting at a slightly reduced height of your own natural height, your legs are more springy. They have more power. Your cardio system has gone up considerably. If somebody hops on your shoulders, somebody hops on your back, if you're in a clinch with someone and you're feeling that fatigue on your legs, you know, in general, practicing Shotokan Karate in deeper stances is going to make you stronger for it in the moment of an actual fight, tournament or otherwise. Taking my old jiu-jitsu and wrestling drill and applying it to karate makes it a perfect marriage, really, of doing these deep lunges, crawling forward, but with gyakuzuki, reverse punches, a very powerful punch off the hip in the first place. Going backwards with our rising blocks, once again, takes this backward drill. Shotokan Karate is so diverse, and it gets you into sometimes unfavorable positions, at least in your normal life, of what you're not used to. In normal life, you don't walk the way you walk in karate. Karate makes sense from a kinesiological standpoint, but it's unnatural to you in your normal livelihood, correct? So now that you're getting used to karate and you're in these uncomfortable situations, you notice, oh, that requires a little bit of flexibility that I didn't know that I had. So by doing this drill going forwards and backwards, that's opening up your hips. That's unlocking your joints. That's creating more flexibility for you so that you could do it easier, more proficiently next time, and eventually faster and faster and faster. And also, that's true too when it comes to not just from a physical advantage point of doing what I just did, but also what if you are fighting against someone lower? What if you get knocked down and have to come up and you're punching from a lower standpoint? There's theoreticals, and honestly, a lot of the times things go out the window in an actual fight. So by practicing different techniques, different spins, if you will, of traditional techniques, it makes you that much more knowledgeable about what your body could do in a certain situation. You have in your mind to attack your opponent that way, but they've got the same thing in their mind. So the more diverse you are, the more you've practiced outside the box, understanding the fundamentals, but practicing outside, the more capable you are going to be. Thank you for watching. This is Sensei Gale signing out. Hope you all have a good one. Os! And I'll see you Wednesday for next class. Bye.